Hello. Hey, we wanted to bring to you all the information that you need to know about one of the biggest things that happen at Pines each year, and that's called the event. And so we know that some of you have already been asking about it, and some of you have no clue what we're talking about. So we put this together really quick so that we can fill in some of the blanks. So you are really good at this, so you know that we're going to share a screen and we're going to jump into this so that you can see what we're talking about. So the event is our biggest fundraiser for the school. It's fun with a D, fundraiser, and then it's just fun raiser because we do have a tremendous amount of fun. So I want to start showing you where you're going to get to find out more information about it. So one place that you can find out information right now, right after you watch this, is on our PCO page. So you guys all know how to go there. You're going to look for the tab that says the event. Miss Gina just added that, and then you're going to see it. Okay, so that's what you're looking for, and that's our logo designed by one of our parents. Thank you very much. And then you're going to see this. Underneath this, you're going to see a place where you're going to find the donation request letters that you can use for yourself or you can use to take to other people. So the event is a live auction and silent auction and raffle and dancing and dinner. It's everything that a gala would be, if you know what a gala is, but without all the stuffiness. So it's completely uncomplicated, and we'll talk about that in a second. But this is the letter that you can download off of the website, and we're just going to ask that you are thinking of some product or service that you have, or a product or a service of somebody in Kingwood, Toscasita, anywhere that you know who might want to bring that on over to Pines. And so this is the piece of paper that would go along with it. They estimate the value, give us some information about it. The letter then goes on to say, how can we celebrate you? Tell us more about your business, because one thing that we're really good at Pines is celebrating people. And so their names will be everywhere. If you need more information about how to sell pines to these types of places, I didn't put it in the slides because I just now thought of it. But when you're on our school's website, there's a, what is it called? It's by the numbers, Pines by the numbers, because what we want for people to do when they donate to Pines is to recognize the economic impact of their donation, right? And how many people will get to see their generosity. And the very last thing on that is letting people know that we truly are a 501(c)(3). We also have platinum transparency with GuideStar, so anybody can double check our organization. Donating to Pines is a good thing. All right. Other ways to sponsor. This letter in paper will go home soon, and it's going to give you other ways that you might want to jump out of the gate and get really getting excited about the event. And so here's some of the things that we will need help underwriting to make sure that the event is free for everyone. So you're going to see little things like this. So decorations. You just might have seen, and you will see at Casa de Pines, our new, we don't have a name for it. It's kind of an arbor without the lattice that we built around the Peace Garden. And so if we get someone to sponsor this, then this is going to help us hang more Edison lights to really create a special moment for that night, help us rent the tables, the cocktail tables, the chairs that we need. Social media, pushing out our event and getting that where it needs to be, and also providing moments for you guys to take photos and push those through your channels. Food. I'll show you how you can go about helping us with food. Our food comes from El Ranchero in Kingwood, so we're really excited. This is maybe the 4th time that they've catered for us, so we're very excited about that. We use the middle school for a disco, so there's an after party there if that's your jam. We do a game called Heads and Tails, and then we're going to have a raffle. So being someone who sponsors the printing of those tickets would be a dream. So, but there's more. We have an amazing auctioneer. We're going to fully implement composting in all its ways, recycling cans, bottles, plastic, food, plates, silverware. So that would be helpful there. We do a surprise at the auction. So we want to do that again this year. Name tags, bingo, giveaways, paddles for the auctioneer. We're going to have karaoke this year for the first time. And because it's a free event and because there's alcohol and because it's the right thing to do, having someone help pay HPD officers to keep us safe would also be amazing. And then lastly, this is new this year, just $50 shout outs. We are building beautiful moments to hang those all around the event. And so we're excited about that, as well as an MC and the raffle, which is always a $1,000 Airbnb gift card that you guys can use however you want. That was a lot. You're going to get a piece of paper so you can look at it, but it also lives on PCO's page. So when you're there, you'll see all of the opportunities, the little graphics all remain. So I just want to walk you through how you can do this. So you're going to click on that button. You're pretty familiar with this. And again, you're going to ignore the start times and end times because that's just hard coded into the PCO page. Then you're going to click to volunteer. You know that's going to populate your name. What's most important is what you put in the notes. Okay. There's going to be somebody who's watching this video right now who says, you know what, my company would love to just take this item and go ahead and sponsor the whole thing. If that's you, then put your company's name, put your name, and then say that you want to do the whole enchilada. Okay. Maybe you have an amount that you would like to underwrite for the event, but you find yourself wanting to spread it over several things. And that's where you can keep going down and down. So you're going to see, you're going to add your name to that ever-growing list, and you're going to put $50 toward food, $50 toward the DJ, $50 toward the auctioneer. And there you go. So don't feel like because it says $6,000, which is the largest one, and we're really grateful however that gets accomplished for us. But yeah, just don't say, oh, I can't do that one. That's why there's several lines. So keep looking. And that was great last year. And if we fill one up, we'll call you and say, hey, we reached that goal. Could I entertain something else to use your generosity towards? So thanks for that. So all on the PCO page. Another page that you're going to start monitoring, and some of you already went there, it was our QR code that we put out with continued enrollment. And so this is from our website. Pretty soon, we're going to start populating this with all of the people who have sponsored. So those sponsorships will start scrolling across the bottom of the screen. But this also will be where you will RSVP. So this is last year's. I haven't made this year's yet, but in April, we'll put out a Google survey that will live on this website. So we'll have that QR code and that will get your guests to the website, but you must RSVP. The event is free, but we must know how many people are coming. So this is going to be your place. So in April, we'll let you know. And then you can just start populating that portal for us. Really easy. And then we don't have to pay the expense of printing invitations and the postage and all of that. So we're trying to run a really lean ship. So there's another video that I'm going to give you a link to, and it's the what and why of the event. We did this presentation last year when we were trying to explain how we reconceptualize the gala. And so if you're new to the event, you've never gone before, you've just joined our school, this is the video for you. If you want to watch it because you went last year, that's great, but you already saw it. But we just kind of tidied it up and made a movie out of it. So thank you for everybody who watched it last year. Casa de Pines, you just heard about it for the first time. Recently, we are going to have a table out there, kind of answering questions and bouncing ideas off of people. So please come find us. Also, at Eco Fair, which is in April, you're going to see the class projects displayed. These class projects are going to be for live auction. And in a couple of weeks, you'll get an email from your teachers asking if you're interested in helping us underwrite the cost of producing these one-of-a-kind, children-inspired pieces of art that will go to live auction. And then those will be out for you guys to see at Eco Fair. So lots of momentum coming. Another thing that we came up with a couple of years ago came out of the idea that this event is for the children, but the children don't get to go. So we created this moment called a children's drawing, where they have the ability every day for the week of the event, so the first week of May, to put their ticket in little boxes to try to win one of these things. These things all come from our homes. These are birthday gifts that you got duplicates of, and they're brand new and you want someone to have them. These are gently used items that you have in your home. These are beautifully created moments of things that the children would want to do a drawing for. So be looking around your closets for those types of things, Christmas presents you bought but you forgot to give, things like that. And so that's exciting. Also, we'll start selling raffle tickets that you can sell to your colleagues and people that you hang out with, and for a chance to win this. Last year, though, this was won by a family at our school. I can think of 2 times that parents at our school won this. All right, one more thing, just one more thing. The date. You have the date, you'll see that several times. But what we need to remember is that if we can get this underwritten, then it's going to be free for us all to attend. We're just going to walk in the door and have fun. There'll be wonderful food. If you watch the other video, you'll hear this too. It's BYOB. It's another major expense of any of these shindigs is what people want to drink. Bring what you want to drink. So that helps us there. Okay, so that's what you need to know. More things that you need to know. I need you to be thinking about who you want to invite and hang out with. It is such a beautiful, lazy evening with friends and family. And so be thinking about who you want to invite. It's really easy to invite people. It's free and it's for a good cause. So, but you have to RSVP. And so that's the most important part. So once you start gathering your friends, then send them to the website or you do that for them. Think of what you could donate or procure, fancy word for get. Think about the nail salon that you go to, the nursery that you buy your plants at. Think at your yard guy. Think of whatever you can think of, and somebody would want to have that be available to us at Pines. So be thinking about that. Silent auction items, services, and socials. So be thinking about things that we could put together to create quite a basket or an item that people will want to bid on at the silent auction. Do you have a service that you provide? Is that something you can give us an hour or 2 of your time? Do you have a skill that you would like to donate? So we do one with one of our faculty members is an artist, and so she gives a class in watercolors. Is there something that you do? We had family last year, 2 families that brew beer, put their heads together and made an event at one of their homes where they taught making beer. And so is that something that you have a talent in? And so we'll be looking for those types of things. And then those items for the children's drawings, those gifts that you have at the house, or maybe you bought a bunch of toys on clearance. You have books, gently read books. We can put all that together and then the children can participate in this. All right. Everything can start coming to school now. And so if you have a great idea, you have something in your home and you want to bring it, if you want to download that sheet and fill it out, if you want to sponsor something, you may sponsor it now. We're waiting and ready to get started. Don't forget, if this is your first event and you're still kind of unclear about what we're talking about, this quick little, I think it's like 12-minute video will help fill in the blanks on why we do the things that we do in fundraising. But we want you to know that this event begins by inviting the very best people. And that's going to be you and your friends and your family. That night, we are going to put together the most amount of fun into just one short night. And then lastly, together, we can raise money for our mission. And I know you guys know this because I've seen you wear it on t-shirts, contributing significantly to a better world. We're very excited about this event. I hope that you can sense that. It'll start to build in anticipation, and I hope you put it on your calendar. Thank you for watching. We'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.